Hey everyone, it's Glitch the Third, and this is Let's Play Pokemon Black Part 11. Previously we made our way through Pinwheel Forest, up to the Challenge Rock, and now we're making our way back to town to challenge Lenora, and also win. That almost goes without saying. Alright, ring bells, take an opportunity to heal ourselves here. And we're going to spend a lot of time saving, running around town, and buying excessive quantities of potions before we do much of anything in here. So you probably skipped like 3:15 or something, and you still wouldn't have gotten to the bell, the gym bell. Okay, so now that we're actually sufficiently leveled here, before we do any of that, though, I'm going to give Oshla, or rather Dewalt, a Mystic War. That's because I don't have anything better for him to hold on to at the moment. Really don't have anything to give him at the moment, other than that. So that's what I'm doing. For whatever reason, I decided to save the game like 5 different times. Don't ask me why. Just because I probably forgot to visit a Pokemon Center long enough to buy some potions. Probably after through here and realizing that I didn't have a whole lot of them. Apparently I decided 2 super potions weren't enough, and yeah. You know where this is going. So just trying to be prepared. Potions. 2 of them. And now super potions. 4 of those, no 6. Basically throwing away a bunch of money on potions that we're not necessarily ever going to need again. Fun. Of course, I've got to save the game. And now I think almost finally we're about to go do the gym leader here. Okay, directly downstairs is the gym leader room. I don't know why I barred switching those two. Really, it doesn't make sense. Nora can be a real pain, I'm not gonna lie. She has 2 Pokemon and they're both totally overpowered for low levels. Ooh, you're real intimidating. Really. I'm amazed and narrowly script inside my walls. Sweeper in my rolls. Interesting thing to know about Takedown, it does recoil damage. So even if you were underleveled, you could potentially win a war of attrition against her first Pokemon, but it'd be no good when the second one came up, because it's just that powerful. But literally your only course of action if you don't have a good fighting type Pokemon is to out-damage it. Which is more or less what you'd be doing if you were working with sweepers anyway. Doing this as it was intended, not just outpowering it. One thing to know about our second Pokemon, it has Retaliate, so it's going to pretty much one-shot whatever you have out. So I'm gonna sacrifice my HM slave. Let's see, you can make yourself useful. You can die. Yes. Potion. Or fresh water, which I'm honestly not going to care if that's wasted health as long as I'm healed to full. This thing's gonna one-shot me. Okay, maybe not. I actually got lucky on this because half the time it will use Retaliate and it will one-shot everything. But Retaliate only does double damage if the Pokemon just died on the last turn, so in this case it's only going to do normal damage. My last go at this though, he somehow managed to wipe my entire team using that move. Somehow one-shotting all of us. Okay, somehow I managed to tank that. Gotta heal up here. See, we're actually a good 3 levels above her with Chog, but he's still managing to beat the crap out of us using Retaliate. Thankfully we have plenty of potions and I actually lucked out on the RNG for this one. Just prepared to retry this like 2 or 3 times and spend the whole episode just doing that. But fighting style is so enchanting, it is charming. You are in the basic badge. Lulz. And we also get Retaliate. Very useful later on in the game, I might add. When sweepers and tanks are both quite important. Because you can use a sweeper against something that's weak, whatever, sacrifice it later on, and then you use Retaliate on a tank and do massive quantities of damage. I'd like to demonstrate eventually. Plasma! It's gotta be better than Nacrene or whatever, 3rd gen. It's Team Cosmic or whatever, I don't really care. Okay, so now we gotta track down Team Plasma here. Oh, look, it's Bird. That's the gym leader of the 3rd town, which we'll be defeating him soon enough. But for now, we're going to cooperate. Okay, so she leaves those 2 to guard the museum and me and Bird have to go out to the forest. Okay, so we got the dowsing machine, which you might remember allows you to find items that aren't normally visible. So like hidden. There are a lot of that kind of thing around the game, and more often than not it's hyper potions, so I suggest using it wherever possible. Of course I'm not going to because I've already demonstrated it quite extensively in Silver, so you all should know how it works. But it can be very nice to have, especially if you're finding yourself in a tough spot. Your hyper potions are some of the early power items. So I'm just going to save the game here, and we're going to dive right into this whole story event thing. So what we're doing here is advancing the story. And I'm not going to lie, this can get pretty brutal. And there's like no healing for like the last half of it. Of course, barring what you have in your inventory. Because yeah, between random encounters and trainer battles, you're gonna have to go through quite a lot. Like, literally, once you're halfway in, there's no reason to there's no reason to go back, because you're so far in that you'd waste so much time and effort getting back, it's just not worth it. Let me check my doubles. Tons of Mayo in May. How's her name Mayo? Is it because she's white like mayonnaise or because she's fat? I'm actually curious. Oh, this is interesting. Time to demonstrate one of the more interesting properties of Incinerate here. Alright, tail up the lower their defense. And when you use Incinerate, it hits both of them. Very useful in my opinion. Thankfully, Dewat has enough health they can tank Razor Leaf and Panzer as a fire type anyway. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and start piling here by the looks of it. Alright, let's point out. Now, one thing to note about that effect, it can be a double-edged sword, especially with things like Surf, because then it hits everyone, not just the opposing team. Okay, so there's some random plasma going up here. Guys are pathetically easy, for the most part. Most of your difficulty in here actually comes from trainer battles that aren't team plasma guns. Case in point, this Sandile is... well, let's just say it doesn't have long to live. You'll see why. Because Dewat and Mystic Water pretty much... actually no, it does one-shot this thing. Pretty much regardless of the bubble. Especially at this point in the game. Okay, easy enough. Yeah, it's looking like we're getting close to the end of the recording here, so I'm gonna sign off now. See you guys next time on Let's Play, and goodbye.